What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Christian McCaffrey got traded to the Niners yesterday, and I just absolutely love this trade for the Niners, and I love it for Christian McCaffrey. We're going to break down why I love this trade right now, okay? Before I get into it, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and if you enjoy this kind of content, please like the video. But why I like this trade so much, the Niners are 100% Super Bowl contenders. It's not a hot take. They're that good on paper. They have so much talent. The only reason they're 3-3 right now is because of injuries for the most part. So you look at that offense right now, right? Jimmy G, he's an okay quarterback. Okay. I think everybody pretty much knows that he's a decent quarterback. Okay. Then your running backs. You got Christian McCaffrey, Eli Mitchell coming back in a couple of weeks, Jeff Wilson. So you got three pretty talented running backs, and then one like Christian McCaffrey overall, his talent. He's been pretty good this year. He's still an elite pass catcher, can still make somebody miss, still has some burst. He's not quite fried just yet. He's been good on a very bad situation, which is even more impressive in my opinion. Okay. Do I think he's a top 3 running back in the league? No, but I think he's top 10, and he's playing very, very well this season. Now he's getting put into a way better situation. I think that's what's the big difference here. So they have the running back depth, even so CMC doesn't have to do all the damn work like he does in Carolina. Okay. You can mix in Eli Mitchell when he gets back. You can mix in Jeff Wilson if somebody's missing time or whatnot. So you have a little bit of depth there, which is nice because they didn't really have it before. So now you just really revamped that. And the weapons on that offense and the versatility that they have is crazy. Okay. They have a running back now in CMC that you can line up at wide receiver. They've got a wide receiver in Deebo Samuel that you can line up at running back. They've got a fullback in Kyle Juszczyk that you can line up at tight end or running back if you have to. And their tight end, George Kittle, can probably play left or right tackle at times if he had to. So they've got a nasty combination of like just athletes out there, just playmakers that can do different kinds of things. And they got a coach in Kyle Shanahan that is creative as hell that can really mix and match that stuff up very, very well. Deebo Samuel wasn't playing running back until last year. He wasn't doing that at all. So I trust that he's going to be able to mix this up. You're going to see situations where both CMC and Deebo are in the backfield. And you're going to see situations where they're both lined up in the slot. Like it's going to be a nasty, nasty mix up, and they're getting healthy, which is the biggest thing right now. For those of you that haven't really paid much attention to the Niners or Niners fans that know exactly what I'm talking about, they're missing guys like Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, Trent Williams, best left tackle in the league. Like those are 3 all-pro players right there. And then they had Charvarius Ward with a groin injury. Like there's even more guys than that. Those are just like 4 really good ones to elite, So they're getting Trent Williams back this week. I think they're getting Nick Bosa back this week. Nick Bosa had 15 pressures in one game this year. Enough said for Nick Bosa, okay? The Tufanga guy, the safety, I don't how do you say his last name? Talanoa Hufanga. I'm sorry, I butchered his name. He's been a beast. He had a concussion. He'll be back soon. He had a limited practice on Friday. The only one that's looking like he's going to be out is Eric Armstead. And I think he's right around the corner from what I've heard. But they're getting back Trent Williams. They're getting back Jimmy Ward. They're getting Nick Bosa back. Charvarius is questionable. They're getting back Mike McGlinchey. That's a good lineman right there. CMC. They're just, they're getting all these bodies back. And they're talented. So with a great coach. This team, they should be the favorites. I know they're 3-3. But they should be the favorites to win the NFC this year. I'm an Eagles fan. I love my Eagles. But that Niners team is freaking amazing. I love that team right now. They're my pick as of, going into 7 weeks into the season. They're the team in the NFC that I think has the best odds to make it out of the NFC and win a Super Bowl. They're 3-3 right now. They're going to get the Chiefs in this next game. I still like the Chiefs to pull that one out. But they can definitely beat the Chiefs. I'm not going to be surprised if it happens. They get the Rams. They should trash the Rams. The Rams suck this year. The Chargers, that's one of my teams. I think that game's going to be really, really interesting because I think both teams are just loaded with talent. So, both teams can beat each other in that one, in my opinion. People will probably lean towards the Niners at this point, though, I'm guessing. And then they get the Cardinals. They can beat the Cardinals. Cardinals are just a little bit of a mess from every week. The Saints have been terrible this year. They can beat the Dolphins. They can beat the Bucks. They can beat the Seahawks. They're going to smash the Commanders. They can beat the Raiders. And they're probably going to beat the Cardinals. So there's really only like 2 or 3 games in here that are left that I think that that they should probably be the underdogs in, I guess. This is a team I can see them finishing 12-5, 11-6, maybe even 13-4, but that's kind of pushing it just a little bit in my opinion. 12-5, I think is fair, and I think that could be good enough to get them. I think they should definitely win the division with this trade, especially getting a guy like Christian McCaffrey is a huge, huge difference to an offense because of the versatility it provides. And Christian McCaffrey is the only player ever 1,000, 1,000 yards receiving, 1,000 yards rushing. They're getting, yes, that was a few years ago, but they're getting a guy that still shows that he has that version of him in him still. And I'm just really interested to see how they utilize him. I don't know if he's guaranteed to play this week. I know that if he plays, they're saying it's kind of just going to be some red zone stuff because, he's got to pick up on the playbook. Doing it on a few days' notice, not the easiest thing, especially for a running back. He's got to know how to block and stuff. So I don't know if he's playing in this Chiefs game, but after that, I do not want to be any team playing them. They're going to be one. They're going to be one you don't want to F with. Okay. Simple as that. Niners fans, how you feel about this trade? And NFL fans, how you feel about this trade? Do you think Christian McCaffrey makes them a Super Bowl contender? They could have already been one before this trade, but I think they're definitely one now. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Please like the video. But I can't wait to see how this Niners team plays down the stretch. This team is loaded, man. Thank you for watching. I'm done here. Peace.